Hello and welcome to all the men and women of the West. I'm Joe. As you can see, our main channel has grown, so if you want to help us grow some more, feel free to hop on over, watch any of our videos. Yep, we're now also doing some Game of Thrones stuff for those interested in that. And we're continuing with our other fandoms and whatnot, which hopefully will continue to grow, help grow the channel. Had to do the plug, so yeah. Do go over there, watch, like, subscribe. It really helps. Once we're at 1,000 subs, we'll be able to live stream with the big leagues, which is pretty exciting, and do joint podcasts with them. I am very excited for that. And once that happens, I may be able to also get team-ups on this channel. And just generally, maybe once a week, play with someone like Voice of the Ring, whom is a fantastic LOTRO channel I've been starting to watch, or at least listen to while I'm writing my novel. So let me see. I don't understand the difference here. Oh, it's mithril, not silver. Oh, yeah. I got silver, though. Yay, I'm on horseback. Oh, I can dismount almost anywhere. That's pretty neat. The dog's come in. 1 second. He knows how to open doors. He's got a bad habit of doing that. Hey, Jet. It's because my bed's the only one he's allowed to climb up on for some reason. And he has a tendency to like to climb up on it and look out the window at the lake or across the lake or at local squirrels. Although he hates the local squirrels, because they're actually pretty mean to him. Okay, cool. Let's see if... Is it needing another moment to load? Alright.
Greetings.
Let me see, I'm trying to get here. Lonelands. Yeah, I'm really out of it. I've had maybe 4 hours of sleep in the past 2 days. So, yeah. For one thing, I can barely see. I'm so tired. Let's see. Lonelands. Forsaken Inn. Alright, so Forsaken Inn. That's what I'm looking at. And I'm utterly blind. Alright, let's see. I don't think I see it. Oh, darn. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Wow, they weren't kidding. I was expecting... Oh, okay. I thought for a minute it was going to instantly transport me wherever. Jeez, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Anyways. Oh, I did stop. Wow, I got really ripped off. Hot damn. Alright. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I can't wait for tonight. I was really exhausted yesterday, but I was in a state of mind where I was so tired I could not sleep. I don't know how that happens, but Sesquiatali V. So I've not read Lord of the Rings in about 2 days. I really want to cry. Being unable to read it because I'm too tired to properly read at all. Whether it's English or French edition, I can't read anything. For the most part, I've barely been able to write, which breaks my heart even more. All I've done is force myself to hunker down and work on my thesis because I really, really, really want it finished, which I'm rather proud of the fact that I've gotten in 2 days about 2,000 words written, thereabouts. And I'm going to have another 1,000 words to 1,400 finished tomorrow. Not by tomorrow, but tomorrow. And we also have to record about 6-7 videos tomorrow, now that I think about it, for the coming weeks. Because we've got some family stuff going on, and I actually have to make sure nothing bad really, just I got a lot of family stuff I have to compensate for by recording ahead of time. Every video will proceed apace as usual. I just have to schedule some of them in the YouTube scheduling thing. And then I'm just going to post it on Reddit and Twitter when I have the chance. But we also have some surprising, startling new revelations and cool stuff going on next Sunday. Not this one, but next week, the 22nd. So magnifique. I can't say what it is quite yet because it'll ruin the surprise, but I'm really excited. But it involves Dragonlance. So, sorry, heartburn. Oh man, I'm really tired. I can't wait to sleep. I know I've mentioned that already. I'm just, oh man. So yeah, I've barely done any reading outside of a little bit here and there for the channel. And I also have to finish the Dragonlance video, or at least half of it, today. Now, I don't need to leave Bree, but I am just so very, very sick of this area. I just want to continue the game. I want to push the narrative forward, and I want to go on. All I've gotten written today was 6 pages. Normally I write 10 pages in my novel. Sorry to suddenly shift to that. I'm very random when I'm this tired. Very erratic. I don't think in a bad way, just, well, partially in a bad way, just in that I can't keep a straight thought in my head. I'm gonna have to look over those 6 pages I wrote today, and the 3 or 4 I think I wrote yesterday. Tomorrow when I'm better rested, and then I'm going to type up another 10 pages, and because normally I write 10 pages no matter what. The idea is to have the book finished for June 1st, and normally I take so many months to type it, well, to write the first draft, edit, write in the poems and the songs, and go from there. But the thing is, I don't want to do that.
Would you do something for me?
Oops. Huh. For personal reasons, I'm gonna need to.
Would you do something for me?
Mostly those involving. Holy shoot. Maybe I should go cash in my current quest. Wait. Deliver Lily's letter to Kandek. Just looking for Kandek. Must be further in. Due to some personal reasons in the next few months, I have to finish the book now. In a bit of a rush, though. Trust me, the quality of the book I think will be pretty good. I hope. It'll probably be the best written stuff I've ever written to this point in my life. And yeah, I'm not bragging there.
Greetings. Stay a moment.
It's just an observation on my part. No. I'll have to sell those. Okay. There's other quests, but I'm gonna wait before I accept any. And given how some of them seem like they're a little hard for me, like a little higher level than what I am, maybe I should go for these ones and slowly build up my level before I continue with the story. Alright, so this is which one? Falster's request. Collect Arnorian heirlooms, coins, and wolf teeth. Why wolf teeth? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like, can you go outside and gather some tree bark? Why? I don't know, just because. I need you to gather this gold and silver, and I guess some tree bark. Like, The Arnorian coins and oops, I need to take out the boars too. The Arnorian coins and heirlooms I get, but what is he gonna use the wolf teeth for? Okay, I gotta check this out. Coins and heirlooms can be found in the Arnorian rubble. Okay. Falster the Fox, a trader working for a man named Ollie Redbrush, has asked you to collect some old coins and heirlooms. Wants you to hunt the wolves there for teeth. That may help to make up for the delay of his delivery. Okay, I still think it's weird. Huh. Venus Ariel. Goblin Slayer. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, hold on. Okay. Ah, shoot. I messed up. As usual. Wait. I may have actually genuinely really screwed up. Okay, so as usual, I'm partially sightseeing in this game. It's the kind of game you do sightsee. Huh. So you have to find your own corpse, and wow. It's been years since I played WoW, so I wouldn't know. So I'm just paying attention to the general chat in this game. And someone commented, wow, that's a real pain. And wow. And I'll have to take his word for it. I honestly don't know. It's been years. Years. I don't mind classic Warcraft lore, but WoW just totally butchered it. I'm not much of a WoW fan. Everything they did after Wrath of the Lich King to me just seemed pointless and poorly written. I have cabbage. Well, at least I won't starve. Venus Ariel. I'm getting serious Conan the Barbarian vibes. Because, you know, like, him explore... In fantasy literature, the hero exploring ruins and there being a sense of sorrow about it and danger within it is a very Howardian thing. Yes, Tolkien did a lot of that, but Howard was the real kind of master of it. It was him who kind of turned that into a staple of fantasy. A lot more in some ways than Tolkien. not to insult Tolkien, he did a great job at it. It's just, well, he did a great job at everything. But, now I generally prefer Tolkien, but let's be honest, Howard did the hero searching the abandoned ruins thing way more. Okay, so I'm not the only one here. Yeah, that's cool. I don't mind. Oop. Okay, so I could go in that direction. I want to explore in other areas. I don't feel like bumping into them or fighting them. I think I prefer to just live and let live with other players in MMOs. Then again, I've always been of the opinion that I kind of prefer solo games. Except for a few here and there. Not to mention, I try to... Generally, I prefer games like Dragon Age 2. And I know a lot of people don't care for that one, but it plays like a novel. So I've always liked it way more than the first one. I like the first one, but the second one's better, I think. There's Suikoden 1, Valkyrie Profile Length, even Age of Mythology to me. Like, they all play like novels. And I prefer those kind of games. I want to feel engrossed in the world. I want top-tier world building and those kind of narratives, but which are very enmeshed in the world and the mythology. Whereas, like, what I like about LOTRO is it kind of does a lot of that. There's a lot of world building here. They nailed the visuals on Tolkien's literature and mythology, but where I don't like I said, I just prefer solo games and to just go about my own way, searching around the world and having fun and just exploring on my own. And I don't know. Then again, maybe that's also why I like A Link to the Past so much. Because in that game you can just do what you want. And there's definitive world building and whatnot. It's probably the best of the entire Zelda franchise for that. Then again, I also liked Hyrule Warriors for doing some pretty good world building at a few points. And doing a good job with some of the characters and their complexity. Because I thought Sia was really well written and fairly sympathetic. Same with Lana. And it put a lot of the literature of Zelda in perspective. Though there were decisions in the story I wasn't entirely fond of. Although some of the things I was fond of, such as finally removing the Triforce of Power from Ganon, I really like that decision. I don't mind if they decide to bring him back one last time in that mythos, in that universe I mean, but I kind of think that I'd like to see a story where we get to see the Triforce of Power in Sia's hands and explore the implications of her being heroic and having the Triforce of Power. Because while some may prefer Zelda, for example, as a character, I actually found Sia much more complex and interesting. Same with Lana. Zelda I found, well, I liked her in A Link to the Past, but I found her, she's lost her charm since every game afterwards. You can disagree with me. I really don't mind. I just think they need to do something different with Zelda. Even Sheik was not different enough to me, because she still ended up needing rescue, and even more so than at any other time. I mean, how is it she's a super ninja, and yet she can't escape Ganon? It just baffles my mind that she has the Triforce of Wisdom, and yet she's got years and years of magic training, and yet she's got ninja training, and yet she can't fight worth a darn. She can't, you know, escape or act like Odysseus and play a trick on Ganon. It just baffles me. Now, I liked her in earlier interpretations. I don't mind Zelda being a damsel, but at some point you got to do something a little different, I think, because I guess I just found Zelda eventually. I love the mythos, the universe, and the franchise, but I just find I want things to be different. I want Linkle to have a game. I really liked Linkle. She was the best part of Hyrule Warriors. And they put a lot of great ideas into the character. And having one game where you have Linkle and maybe a male version of Zelda, and then going back to Link and Zelda as they are, and never touching upon it again, I think would be pretty fun. But then again, for a Link game, I'd want them to have Zelda, Tia, and Lana as, you know, support characters and allies. Because you could do a lot with all three Triforce members. You introduce a big enough threat like the evil devil version of Vati, because I think he did go all the way up to being something like a devil, fusing with the Dark Dimension. You can bring him back and have a bit of a Fellowship of the Ring type of vibe going, and have... I'm just going to talk to him. I think I opened up a new spot. And have, like, Link, Zelda, and Tia all... You know, like, you can actually give them a personality and have them interact, discuss, and whatever. Although, not the personality of Hyrule Warriors 2, please. I think I'm alone when I say this, but Zelda in there just annoyed me more than usual.
What can I do for you?
But anyways, I'm probably in the minority. And I don't think anyone wants to hear my grumbling about Zelda. I guess my expectations and desires on that front are very different from others. So maybe they shouldn't... Maybe Nintendo should not listen to someone like me.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Because when it comes to that kind of story and mythology, I guess maybe the wise thing is not to listen to some grumbling old man in the corner, but rather listen to the classic fans. Because, like I said, I'd like to see a bit of a sequel to Hyrule Warriors, a proper one that deals with those characters, and a Linkle story, and maybe another Majora's Mask story dealing with the mask in another one of the timelines. But pitting him up against Link, because I want to see Link fight Majora again, without the moon in the sky, just like where you bring a different thing. It could be dark fantasy horror again, just go at a different angle. Maybe that's kind of what I want, like 3 different sets of games like that. I don't know, like, Anyways, I did a quest. I traveled to the new region I needed to. I'm bushwhacked, and I'm running out of hot chocolate here. And don't forget to smash that like and that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video to stay tuned for more. And go check out our Fantasy Corner videos. So, until next time, take care.